and welcome to Bruce Springsteen Guitar Lessons. Today's lesson is going to be Burnin Train from Letter to You. Thanks very much to Subscribe Style Vinny for the request.
Hello, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that walkthrough. So now what we're going to do is go through all the individual parts. Okay, so this song is in the key of C major. Tempo is roughly 134 BPM, so quite a fast one. And you're going to need to put a capo on fret 3 for this one. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the chords first. So again, it's pretty much A5 or A major. So sometimes you'll be playing A5, which is basically use your first finger to bar the second fret D and G. So 0, 2, 2. And then you'll also kind of be playing the C sharp there. It's just like an A chord, and then open E. So if you find it, you don't like it that way, just play a normal standard A major, your first, second and third. Just like to kind of bar it. I know Bruce does as well. Okay, so we've also got an E major chord. So first finger, first fret G, middle finger, second fret A, third finger, second fret D. And obviously because the capo is technically a G, and that A is technically a C, but we'll just refer to them as their normal kind of names that you're used to, okay? And then you also got a D5 chord, first finger, second fret G, third finger, third fret B. And that is pretty much it in terms of chords, which is great. So again, nice, great sort of pop songwriting here. Okay, so what I'm also going to do is put the song structure up on the screen now, so hopefully that you make sort of sense of everything. Any questions, obviously, feel free to let me know. So yeah, it's just good to kind of piece everything together, split everything up, and then join it all together. Of course, let's take a look at the kind of this main kind of riff. Okay, so you're going to start off with this kind of A5 chord and strum it 2 downstrokes. In terms of timing, 1, 2, and on the and of 2. I'm doing an upstroke on the E string, 1, 2, and 3, and then go back to the power chord, again A, D, or A, D and G strings, like that. So you've got this 1, 2, and 3, and then the high E string, and then the D and the G strings, downstrokes, down, down, up, down, up, down. That's how I'm doing it, okay? And feel free to vary it up as well. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. So then the second bar, kind of done the other kind of variation here, which you're going to go down, down, up, and then kind of catching that C sharp kind of note there. Okay, so this is the 2-bar main riff. Down, down, up, down, up, down, and then down, down, up, down, up, up. Just works really well, okay? And obviously there's quite a lot of guitars. So on the backing track I've made for this, there's quite a few extra guitars that I've put. It's a couple in standard tuning. So if you want that, go ahead to jsmusicschool.co.uk either today or tomorrow, and you'll find it there. So I've put acoustic guitar on there. I've put a kind of a down, down, up, down, up guitar without the capo on, and just sort of C major, G, and F. And I also kind of put this kind of cool little overdub guitar over the top of it as well, which is great. So yeah, don't forget you can get it from subscribestar.com as well. So files are sent out on your email address on the 3rd of the month. So there's a big list of stuff that you can get sent out to you. But yes, this is the main 2-bar phrase. Okay, so I'm going to start off with down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, up. Okay, and you basically, again, if you cross-reference with the song structure as well, so you're going to do that 2-bar riff twice to start with. And then E major, you're basically going to do the same picking pattern, pretty much. Down, down, up, down, up, down. Again, don't be too concerned about, you know, if you hit the only 2 strings when you want to hit 3. It's kind of the feel that you're going for. So E major, then A major for 2 bars, the 2-bar riff basically. Of course, like you can see in this song structure, you've got 4 bars of A, 2 bars of E, 2 bars of A. And also you've got lots of layers as well. So then the drums come in and you do exactly the same 8-bar phrase. Yeah, so two rounds of that 2-bar riff. E major, A major. Cool. So again, nice and straightforward, which is great. And obviously, if you didn't fancy the picking part of it, kind of just do a simple down, up, down, up, down. Something like that will work really well. Cool. So then you've got the first verse, which is exactly the same 8-bar phrase that we've just done. Second verse, exactly the same. Just knock off the last A. So it's only 7 bars there. Cool, and then we're going to take a look at the first chorus. So the chorus is basically, you've got a D5, and kind of do it down, down, up, down, up, but feel free to do a little bit more picking. So that's 1 quarter note, 6 eighth notes, but one of them's tied on the start of beat 3. So down, down, up, down, up. Timing wise, again, timing wise is actually the same as the riff. Down, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So the riff was 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. It's the same rhythm here. Down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So you've got 1 bar of that D5, and then the A5 riff, and you do that 2-bar phrase twice. D5 to A5. And then you do an extra bar of A5. Okay, so it doesn't matter too much whether you do the or not much in it. Just play around with it and see what works. Cool, so that's the first chorus, and then you've got the third verse, exactly the same as the first. Fourth verse, exactly the same as the second. And second chorus, exactly the same as the first chorus. Cool, so then we've got the middle 8. Okay, so the middle 8, we're just going to do 2 bars of D5. Oops. And then A5. Straight back to D5. A5, and then straight to E major. Cool, so just play that whole of that middle 8 again. So you've got D5 for 2 bars. A5 for 1 bar, D5 for 1 bar, A5 for 1 bar, E major. Cool, then you've got the chords that go behind the guitar solos. So don't forget, all the guitar solos videos are all up, will be up on Subscribestar. So that's subscribestar.com/Bruce Springsteen Guitar. So either it'll be probably normally the day after these videos are released or the day after that. So yeah, so there's 2 guitar solos here, very similar. So we're just going to do the chords behind the guitar solos. So what you got here, basically, you just got A5, the 2 bar. Basically, it's the same as the verse structure. This for the first 8 bars, and then you basically do like you're doing the second verse structure. So there's 7 bars rather than the 8. 4, E major, 2 bars. Cool, and then it's like you're doing a chorus. Okay, so you've got the where are we? Yes, we've got the D5 to A5, A5, and then you just got E major. Okay. Again, double check the song structure as well. So yeah, the end of the first guitar solo, you've got D5A, D5A, E, rather than the first and second chorus where you've got D5A, D5A, A. Okay, so again, very small differences, but sounds great. 5th verse, same as the first and your third. 6th verse, same as your second and your fourth. Okay, and then we go to the third chorus, and the difference here is just you're just doing the D5 to A5 3 times rather than 2. So you've got the D5. 2, and then E major. Cool, and then the second guitar solo, which basically starts off very similar to the first guitar solo. So you've got it's like you're doing the 8-bar verse phrase, A, 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 E, E, A, A. And then the second verse, kind of 7-bar phrase, 4 A's, 2 E's, 1 A. And then you've got 3 D5s to A, rather than 2 that you had in the first guitar solo. So you've got this 3, so 3 now, and then basically 4 bars of A to start with. And obviously you've got the cues from Max on the drums as well, so lots of fills. So you can obviously listen through to the walkthrough as well. So yeah, so you just finish off with 4 bars of A, which is 1, 2, 3, end on the power chord to finish off with. Cool, so that's all the parts. Again, it's fairly straightforward. A lot of this song is really about layers. So I spent a lot of time on the backing track. There's obviously quite a few guitars that they've recorded on this. So yeah, obviously check out the tab on the website or Subscribestar and have fun with this one. It's a great song, obviously from the latest album. So thanks very much, Vinny, for requesting it again. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and any comments or suggestions, feel free to let me know below. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. If you have any questions about how to get the tabs or guitar profiles or backing tracks, let me know. Obviously check out the website jsmusicschool.co.uk. There's a whole Bruce store there. Thanks again, and see you next time. Cheers, bye. If you'd like to get guitar profiles, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribestar page or my website jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much. See you on the next one.